Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm Hannah. I'm going to read some cards for you. Since I was feeling sparkly, which I'm being honest, I haven't felt for a while, I thought I'd read, see what comes out of the Fairies Oracle. Oh, 2 cards wanted to come out. She of the Cruac and the Lorne. I'm not going to take them because I've not even finished the intro. It looks like YouTube is just going to have to do one. It's like someone breaking through the darkness and coming out of something momentous to a place where they are like literally don't give a shit. Like it looks like he's like sitting on the guy's head and she's just staring out the window like she's not even doing it. But I don't know what that is. With this oracle deck. Penelope Dreamweaver, yeah. She's just dreaming. She's just like out looking out, dreaming. She's just focusing on her dreams. That wasn't what I was meant to be doing for this. I was going to actually read from the book, like a story. That's loads. The Fairy Godmother. The Soul Shrinker. And Lost Gunner. Oh no, there's another one. Himself. Oh, I love these cards. I don't like the Soul Shrinker card. Look at it. It's just, oh. That's the Fairy Godmother. That's Himself. Soul Shrinker. And Lost Gunners. This just gives us narcissistic abuse. That's what it gives off. Like spell work, black magic, narcissistic abuse, gaslighting. Someone in a struggle, like a faith struggle. But then like on the other side of that, there's like a love waiting for them. There's like doing their battles in the dark, fighting narcissistic abuse and black magic, and then there's on the other side of that trauma, there's a love waiting. They might be little messages for people. This was not the plan, because I'm still going to read one message about one card from the book. Here it is. The Pook. Let's see what the Pook message is. Why I've got an itchy chin all of a sudden. Pook, shape changer, good in bad, bad in good, paradox, resolution. The Pook is a shape changer. He appears in whatever guise he thinks will be most confusing to you, depending on his purpose. Brian wrote, he weaves spells to bemuse our senses and confuse our judgment. He is a master of the arts of illusion and delusion, holding up a distorting mirror to reveal the bad in the good and the good in the bad. The Pook also wishes to show us the bad in what we think to be good and vice versa. This may confuse us further, or it may help us to gain a more balanced understanding of how things really are. He's very against rigid mindsets and, in his own way, encourages the development of inquiring minds. His true face, I'm not certain that a shape changer even has a true face, though he did hold still long enough for Brian to paint him. However, the Pook is very proud of the faces he assumes. With them, he offers us contradictions and paradoxes and finds it all too easy to confuse our judgment because we are often not thinking very clearly anyway. Sometimes we even hold two or more contradictory beliefs in boxes in our minds. If one is true, we think when we finally consider them, then the other must be false. Not so. Perhaps both are false. Perhaps both are partially true and partially false. We tend to cling desperately to our beliefs, even when they make no sense to others or are counter to our actual experience. Our paradoxes and confusions are self-created, and the Pook needs only dress them up a bit, add a little sparkle, and dangle them before us in order to induce confusion. In that confusion, we are likely to believe almost anything someone presents to us. Itchy nose means that this is like on the money for something, like literally it's hitting the nail on the head for something. But I don't know. In that confusion, we're likely to believe almost anything someone presents to us just to feel as if we have a metaphorical anchor in reality. His challenge for us is to wake up, to stop projecting our confusion on reality. Once we have seen the truth, seeming contradictions and paradoxes melt away. In the matter of realizing the solutions to a Zen koan-like, what is the sound of one hand clapping? What? Zen koan. When we get the answer, usually by a burst of insight cutting through the confusion and paradoxes, it always seems so simple, and we wonder how we could have been in such a tizzy about so simple a thing. We wonder why everyone doesn't understand this so very obvious thing. Starter reading. Oh, that's just how it tells you to read the card. Well, it came out upright, so this is, it says, it is time for the resolution of seeming contradictions and paradoxes in the situation. So this is like how to read how it emerged, which is upright. Someone or some part of the situation is cloaked in confusion, and our muddled thoughts must be stripped away, revealing truth. We just need to think about it. The information we needed is now available to us. And as soon as we have that burst of insight and get it, it's time for us to make changes based on our newly clear understanding. Alternatively, it may be time for us to make a reality check on the good, bad labels we put on things. Make a list of the good, possibly even surprising things about the situation. So whatever situation this may apply for you, you can do. And another list about the bad ones. If you are not in the habit of seeing the good in the bad and the bad in the good, having preferred a black and white world rather than one with colours, you may need some help in learning to do this well. It says fairies trip you up to give you a new perspective on the world. I don't know. I just feel like that was the right card for the moment. Let's see if I'm gonna see if any tarot wants to speak on the good in the bad and the bad in the good. That's loads. It's too many. Tell me one card at a time, please. Six of Cups. Look at them deep roots. Maybe the fissures or the rifts go way back, like way back in time. It's like past life healing. So maybe this seeing the good in the bad and the bad in the good is going to come from someone with the ability to see beyond the immediate, like, say for example, if it's like countries in a war, the immediate of like winners and losers and tit for tat and agreeing this and making a concession on this and compromising this, and what is the grand scheme of everything, like what is it here that needs to be really finalized, what is the roots, what is the root of the real roots of the issue. Five of Swords. There's a lot of confusion. It's just a lot of not very nice energy. Disconnect. It's weird that it's like the roots go way back and it's from past life, but in this reality there's a disconnect. Six of Wands. Progress. So there's going to be a movement from like conflict, disconnect, to putting the swords down. So there is going to be a shift to seeing colour, sort of like black and white card with a bit of colour on. And in the long time past, like ancient past, there's all the roots are in colour. Mother of Wands. Don't know if there's some creativity going to be injected into the situation. I don't know the situation. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, something creative, or there's going to be some sort of like sense of urgency or passion that's going to like kickstart something new. Kickstart. Mother of Swords. intimidating. Someone's wisdom could be intimidating. Oh, and there's going to be the Mother of Wands and the Mother of Swords. They might be at odds with each other, so the Mother of Wands might be trying to kickstart a new beginning, and then the Mother of Swords might be coming into with a different agenda. Tell me more. Son of Cups. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's like a battle between fear and love. Separation and unity. The Mother of Wands camp, I think, is the one seeing things from a different view. And the Mother of Swords camp is like just quite stern, intimidating, and just wanting to stay how everything is. What have I missed? Father of Cups. There's definitely going to be more attention paid to like injecting emotion into the situation. So I think whoever the Queen of Mother of Swords energy is in the situation might lose out here. Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's some things that are not clear. Don't know. That's too many. And the Magician, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Swords. There's going to be some trickery, or like some people trying to be cunning. Daughter of Pentacles. And there might be like people trying to, in the situation, trying to abuse people's kindness to get things done. What? Daughter of Swords, the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's something about like abusing kindness and like trying to avoid responsibility for healing whatever these deep-rooted issues are, but it's not, they're not, it actually has to be done. Like it actually has to take place. So all of these rivalries and things, there's going to be like clarity brought to the situation. people are going to choose to move forward in love. Not for you. It's cool. Give me more on the Daughter of Swords, please. Give me more on the Daughter of Swords, please. Son of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like a reasonable character. The Daughter of Swords is a reasonable character, which is weird because the Mother of Swords is coming up as the one that is like being disruptive and not wanting to actually progress and like move forward with the changes. But you would think Mother more mature. No. Father of Wands. There's going to be like a sudden jolt to the situation that's going to like kick people into gear. There's a lot of characters in this. So is it like they've all got to see the good and the bad, the bad in the good and the good in the bad, all in each other? Six of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there is good. They are going to work together. They are going to work harmoniously together. So it doesn't really matter. Let me just get all the characters out. All the players. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So there's 8 players in the ring so far. Mother of Wands, Mother of Swords, Son of Cups, Father of Cups, Daughter of Pentacles, Daughter of Swords, Son of Pentacles, Father of Wands. So there's like a good mix there of all the elements. Wands, Pentacles, Swords, Pentacles, Cups, Swords. Yeah, there's a good mix of all the elements. Fire, earth, water, air. So they are going to work harmoniously together. What have I missed? What have I missed? Wowza. Nine of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. There's going to be some really good outcomes from whatever this is. Like transformational outcomes. So there's going to be some flow back in the system. And look, everybody's seeing in colour. Everybody's seeing in colour. Hierophant. Hierophant, please. Judgment. Yeah, so whatever this system's doing, or this what's happening in the situation, is they're basically unlocking or like freeing themselves from the dark and then ascending up into the light. It's like unavoidable. Yeah, like look at that. High Priestess. It was prophesied to happen that way. Can you give me anything else? Can you give me specifics about what kind of situation this might be? 10 of Pentacles. It's not the 10 though, is it? It looks like it's only got 9. Oh yeah, there's one in the middle. Can you tell me more about this situation? Eight of Pentacles. Father of Swords. Father of Swords. I don't know. It's definitely about something to do with home and work and family. It's like about faith, about having faith and staying true to your path. It doesn't really tell me anything. It's like all very vague. Like a team of people that are gonna have to work on restoring deep-rooted ills of the past. They're actually going to work well together and find harmony and be able to see the colours. 7 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's like a fight for independence. It's like a fight for independence. I don't know if I should take all of them. That's loads. That makes more sense now. So it's like a fight for independence. So it to have like to be safe at home, to have freedom to work, be able to like speak your truth and like express yourself without recourse, live in love, be able to marry who you want. So this could actually be to do with like wars and countries. Countries fighting wars and fighting to heal ancient energy transmutation, ancient scars. Peppermint tea. 5 of Cups and Justice. Yeah, there's no more feeling defeated. No more despair. All of these people working together is actually going to bring justice to actually heal all of the ancient trauma that's accumulated through the ages, heal all the generational trauma. That's the truth. I just think that's enough from the tarot. Is there another fairy card that's going to clarify? I can read from the book. Let's clarify a bit more about people now operating on a spectrum as opposed to polarities of black and white. Is there any? Is that a no? I don't think that's a no, because it just literally chucked a third of the deck. I think that's a no. Yeah, it's definitely a no. It's the end of the reading. The death card. It's the end of the reading, guys. Don't know. That felt a bit all over the place, but it is what it is. It felt very vague, the message. I couldn't really get specifics on a situation, but that's not really for me to do unless examples get put in my head as I'm reading. But it does feel like it applies to war and peace type situations. That's it, really. Do the free things, it helps me. And I love yous. See you in the next video.